Chat GPT-5 just dropped and it's an absolute game changer for entrepreneurs, business owners, and anyone really trying to get ahead. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build out a chat widget, an interactive lead magnet, and an AI coach all in minutes with no coding required. Don't worry, if you've never coded or set up a lead magnet before, I'll show you step by step how Chat GPT-5 makes it easy for you, even if you're an absolute beginner. Before we dive in, I'm going to do a quick overview of Chat GPT-5, how to use prompts the right way. Then we'll jump into how quickly to do these builds. Then we'll jump into 3 simple builds. First, a chat widget for your website. Then the interactive lead magnet that actually will collect clients and get clients to convert. And third, an AI coach that can give you some perspective in your business. By the end, you'll know how to copy these exactly for yourself. Now, if you're brand new to prompting, don't overthink it. It's actually as simple as talking to an assistant. Just keep in mind, the more directions you give it, the better results you'll get. But don't make it overcomplicated because it's really not. So first, you're gonna wanna identify the role. The role being who you want the ChatGPT to act like first. So for example, an SEO strategist, a website developer, a fitness coach. You tell it what to act like first. Number 2 is task. Tell ChatGPT what you want. I want to build an interactive chat widget. Number 3 is get into the details. So when I was creating the chat widget, I wanted to make sure that it answered frequently asked questions that attorneys had with SEO. In addition to that, I didn't want to have to use third-party tools just for this build because I wanted to make it as simple as possible. Now, if you want to get it more complicated, you want to add in those third-party tools, you absolutely can. But for this video, I kept it as simple as possible so you can see that it will follow your directions and make it super easy for you. Before we dive into our first build, I did want to touch on AI agents. AI agents are really great at saving you time. Think of it like hiring an intern. You give them a task to do. The only thing is they're working nonstop. They get it done a lot quicker and they don't get tired. Now the AI agent matters because it's gonna be doing deep research on that chat widget and the lead magnet. And you gotta think of those things as well when they're adding it to your business website or just your website in general. Those are like mini agents. They're working when you're not working to create and convert those leads that come to your site or to whatever lead magnet you create. All right, so let's get started building out that widget. Now, that's the prompt that I just put in. You can come up with any prompt that matches your industry, your business, or who you help. So in my prompt, typically I'm helping service-based businesses and attorneys. So what I put in here for my widget is you're a website and coding expert. That's the task. Then I put in the details of what I want. How many leads they get per month, exactly what their rating is, because that's going to depend on how many reviews they have if they're converting leads. In addition to that, I'm adding in their primary practice areas. Again, know your ideal client, your targeted avatar. That is what you're going to target with your lead magnet. Now, some common lead magnets for just any business out there are going to be quizzes, calculators, PDFs, informational guides. These are all lead magnets, and lead magnets are designed to convert leads. That's why it's called a lead magnet. It gets leads to interact, build a relationship with your business, interact with the tools that you have, and all of this is designed to get them to contact you. It just spit out the code for that interactive lead magnet. Now, the great thing is you can actually run the code, right? So the content is still being generated, but once it's generated, we can actually run the code here. So we'll wait till it finishes. It spit out the code. What I like about this the most though, is it actually, you can preview it. Where it says run code, you can actually run the code and preview that tool that you're gonna use. Now it just came up with an interactive, live, right away that you could plug into your website lead magnet. And it's functioning right now. Let's say they get 40 leads in criminal law. They have really bad reviews. They're in 10 directories. Takes them about 2 minutes to answer and they have a really high closing ratio, which they all say they do, 80%. And you can see it comes up with information right away. Improving reviews by 4.8, answering in less than 10 seconds, and adding 5 directories could increase your signed cases by 155%. Tell me that's not enticing to any law firm that you could potentially be working with, having this on your site. So no matter what you're in, knowing your targeted avatar, you can do deep research with the AI agent, asking it to do deep research and figuring out what your ideal avatar is asking questions for your business, and you could come up with something similar for a lead magnet on your website literally within minutes on Chat GPT. And all you'd have to do is come here and let's go stop running the code, right? Come back here and copy this code and paste it on the website. It is literally that simple. Now let's exit here for the code. Now that we're back, you scroll down, it literally tells you how to go about adding this exact code to your website. And if it doesn't work or you're struggling to get it to work, it'll walk you through the steps to do so. Now let's dive into how I created the chatbot for my website, and you can do the same. So it's the next best thing from having a live person actually interacting with your clients. Now, the way I designed it is they could ask frequently asked questions that they have on SEO and marketing, and then they could book a call, right? And it's always driving them to book a call or contact me or get information so they can reach out to me and book a consult with me. Now, what's crazy is I just created that lead magnet and I actually like it a lot better than the other lead magnet that I currently have on my website. So I'm gonna have to go and add that to my website now because I really like the other one a lot more. But let's dive into the chatbot here. You're a marketing expert, want to design a chatbot that's interactive, that doesn't use any third-party tools, and drives clients to contact me in 30-minute consultations, gives the option to leave an email. So our intern is going to work. Now, you don't have to spend hours and hours doing the research. It is literally doing the research for you to come up with those top questions that your ideal client is asking. So that way you're answering their top questions, you're creating a chatbot that is interactive that will actually answer the questions that are most commonly asked for your ICP, and it'll drive them to contact you. So we'll wait till it does this research, then we'll add the chatbot. Now, this could take a while, so let's stop, let's go grab a coffee, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Look at that. And it's done. Here we go. Let's see how it did. All right, so it did a pretty good job. So I'm just gonna copy and paste that and just change the beginning. You're an expert marketer and an expert coder, and we're just gonna update this, and then we're gonna hit enter. I noticed I spelled tools wrong, so disregard any spelling mistakes. Now I'm gonna hit enter, and this is gonna pull up and actually give me an interactive code in chatbot. All right, so now let's check it out. So it did a relatively good job, but I can already tell right away that it made some mistakes. And so I don't really like how this looks, right? So what I would do is I would just click back, and then I would go back to the bottom here. Now let's create your AI coach. It's the next best thing instead of spending thousands of dollars on the real thing. Don't get me wrong, it's not gonna be like the real thing, but it's pretty close to get advice, business advice, and just advice in general. And you can create it for whoever you want. Today, we're gonna have Steve Bartlett, the Diary of the CEO. So the things that you're gonna change right here, you're not gonna change. Research analyst, system designer, and then objective, build the source of truth report. AI can accurately emulate a specific business coach as a virtual advisor, because that's what we're doing. We're creating a virtual advisor. So Steve Bartlett, the Diary CEO. Now the audience is my target audience. This is a part that you would wanna change here for your targeted avatar or your ICP. And then it's gonna come out with a full-fledged report, and then you're gonna do AI agent and click go. And it's gonna search and run here until, so I'll be back when it's done. All right, so it's finally done. So what we're gonna do now is, so we're gonna click here, then we're gonna go download PDF. So I downloaded the PDF. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is go to GPTs. Here, they have tons of different GPTs that you can choose from. If you're looking for something specific, you can just search up top here, but that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to create, and we're gonna create a custom GPT. Now from here, this is gonna be Steve Bartlett, my business coach. We can just put business coach in here if we want. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna copy and paste this other prompt, like I said, that I'll have in there. So let me copy this, paste that prompt, and then we'll upload that file. So we upload the file, and then from here, all right, the next thing we're gonna do is actually create it. So we uploaded the PDF, we put in the prompt in here, and then now we're just gonna create the GPT. So hit create. You can choose to share this in the store, share the link with, friends or any colleagues or a business partner, or only me. And then we're gonna view the GPT. And now I'm gonna ask it a question. Steve, I'm struggling to get leads from YouTube. What should I do? So Steve is literally giving me an action plan on what to do. How incredible this can be for your business by just taking some time and creating a custom GPT. And I could actually talk to it as well if I wanted to, but I just wanted to keep this video as short as possible so it's not taking up too much time. Let's do a quick recap. You learn how to use AI agents, how to make a widget that's fully functional on a website, a lead magnet, which is actually delivering clients to you, and an actual Chat GPT live coach that never sleeps and never rests and will be with you along the way. And the best part is you see how simple it is to get this stuff set up with the right prompts. If you want to try this yourself, the links are in the comments below. And let me know if you've been experimenting with Chat GPT and what you found out. Drop it in the comments below. We'll keep building tools that save you time with AI and help your business grow. Well, I hope that was helpful. I'll see you in the next one.